You've been selected to participate in the biggest reality show on the dark web. That's the setup of the new Hulu original movie, Self-Reliance, starring Jake Johnson and Anna Kendrick. A lonely guy is given the chance to participate in a life-changing game show. The only catch is to survive, he can never be alone. The new thriller comedy, Self-Reliance, written and directed by Jake Johnson, premieres January 12th, streaming only on Hulu.
This podcast is sponsored by Ramp. Are you the decision maker in your company? Consider this. For the first time in decades, there's a better option for a corporate card and spend management platform. Meet Ramp, the only corporate card and spend management system designed to help you spend less money so you can make more. Most corporate credit cards offer points as incentives, but those points amount to less than their worth in real cash value. Ramp's corporate cards offer you cash back, real money in your pocket. Plus, you control who spends what with each vendor. And Ramp software collects and verifies receipts automatically, which means you'll stop wasteful spending and close your books in hours instead of days. Businesses that use Ramp add up to 5% to their bottom line the first year. If you're a decision maker, adding Ramp could be one of the best decisions you've ever made. And now get $250 when you join Ramp. Just go to ramp.com/easy. Ramp.com/easy. RAMP.com/easy.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members, FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
It's a weird world out there, so lean into the weirdness with the Stuff to Blow Your Mind podcast. Explore the nature of dreams and how dreaming has influenced culture. Appreciate the deep strangeness of terrestrial biology, as well as purely imagined creatures that reveal much about human nature. Explore topics scientific, historical, philosophical, and sometimes monstrous on Stuff to Blow Your Mind.
Listen to Stuff to Blow Your Mind on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sergeant and Mr. Smith, you're gonna love this house.
Bunk beds in a closet?
There's no field manual for finding the right home. But when you do, USAA Homeowners Insurance can help protect it the right way. Restrictions apply.
Second date update.
Today's caller said she's taking a risk just by coming on the radio today.
Whoa.
And she does not want someone that she knows to hear this and figure out who she is.
What? So are we using an anonymous name or something?
Not quite that.
Okay.
Plus, her voice sounds exactly like Minnie Mouse.
Oh.
And it's very recognizable.
Okay, well.
Oh my gosh, it's Minnie Mouse with a confession.
She doesn't want Daisy to know,
Yeah.
okay?
She cheated.
I'm joking about that part, but that would be kind of funny. She has requested, though, that we beep out her name for this segment. And we've agreed to do that. Let's talk to her and try not to say her name too many times for our editor's sake.
Okay.
So let's all welcome to the show.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Hey, lady on the phone.
Thanks for agreeing to be on with us.
Yes. Thanks for protecting my privacy.
Well,
Okay.
as much as we can,
Yeah.
you know. But, the thing is that when people come on the show, they think that everyone's going to hear it and listen, and we wish that was the case. But
good advertising for our show.
the reality is.
It is true, though.
I have a lot of friends who listen to the show faithfully.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Oh, that's
right.
cool. You're one of the groups that talks about us and goes over the show every day.
Well, hopefully they don't figure you out, but let's get into your date. What's the reason that you emailed us for a second date update?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I work as a flight attendant for a major airline.
Okay.
I don't know if you are aware of this, but there's a code that we use for different things. Like if there's an unruly passenger, we'll say a specific thing. I'm not going to tell you what those are.
But they're just saying.
To alert the other flight attendants that there's a passenger that's acting up?
Flight attendants, we are out of pretzels in the front of the cabin. Pretzels immediately, please. Emergency pretzels.
Whatever it is, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I will tell you what one of them is, because this was not an official one. But after we've landed, but all the passengers are getting off, and if it's an all-girl flight, then we'll play a game called See You Later.
See you later.
Yeah, and when the passengers are deplaning, usually you'll say, good night, thank you for flying with us, have a beautiful evening, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But if we see a cute guy, we say, see you later.
Oh, with your fingers crossed, oh, please.
Exactly.
And just give them your hotel room.
That's a code?
Yes, it is a very subtle way to hit on a guy without getting fired.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so interesting.
Well,
I didn't really know that this was happening.
It's an interesting way to flirt with someone when it's code and they don't know the code. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's also a way for me to tell the other flight attendants, like, I call dibs on him, like, if we see him in the baggage claim or something like that. Yeah.
It would not be a good look for the flight attendants to be like dibs, dibs, dibs as people are leaving
Have
the
a good
plane.
day, sir. Goodbye. Dibs on you. Hi. You have a great day.
Oh, well, that's just poor sportsmanship.
Totally.
That's so funny.
Okay.
So wait, is this how you met someone? By telling them see you later?
It is.
Oh, my God.
On my flight, there was a really cute guy, and so I see you later him.
Yeah.
You think he thinks you misheard it? He's like, no, no way she said that.
Does he have a reaction to that, or did he just think that was normal?
You know, I couldn't really read his reaction at the time because he just kind of paused and kind of looked at me.
Okay.
And then didn't say anything, and he just walked off the plane. So I was like, well, okay, I guess I won't see him later. But I did.
Oh, you did? Where?
I did because he came back, and he was like, hey, I think I left something at my seat. And then he said, can you hold this for me? And I was like, I'm not really supposed to hold, like, passengers' bags. But it was not a bag. It was his business card.
Oh, smooth.
Whoa.
Oh, he didn't say give it back, right?
And what was the name on the car? Did you learn his name at that point?
It was Liam.
Oh, my God. You both are doing really well in this game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Towards each other.
So did you end up seeing him after the flight?
I did. So it was like 40 minutes later, and I texted the number on his business card, and he responded, texted me an address, and just said drinks.
Okay.
And
Forward.
a few words as well.
Bold.
Yes, just bold, very minimalistic.
Yeah. It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
It was kind of hot.
So you went to his mom's house, and how did that go?
Can you imagine that's the address?
We were both just visiting that city, so
Oh, okay.
we each had a hotel. And I'm like, let me preface this by saying I was not looking for a hookup. That's not my thing. This is just like a way for me to meet guys and get to know them. And
Okay, it's fine if it's your thing, though. Okay, I always feel like women preface this because they, you know.
Brooke's constantly looking for
just,
allies
like-
who are on board with the one
I
night
mean,
stand.
honestly, like, no judgment here. Did you hook up with him?
No. Okay. So
Okay.
it's really late. I had a flight the next morning, so I did meet him for drinks, and there was no like awkward silences or stuff like that. We never addressed the see you later, but I mean, I don't think we had to at that point. We were already seeing each other later.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
So how did you guys leave it?
So my hotel was walking distance, so I was like, do you want to walk me to my hotel? And he was like, sure.
I would think, I mean, to him, I would read that as an invitation to come to my room.
Yeah, totally.
Brooke
You
reads
know?
everything as an invitation to come
No,
to the room.
I think
though.
that's normal.
Yeah, come to my hotel.
Yeah, because it's like she invited him. It's not like he said, oh, let me walk you to your hotel.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds
That's
like an
true.
invitation.
That's what I was telling him about my early flight. I was like, I really got to wrap this up and go to bed.
How did you say bed? Bed? Bed.
I think I said sleep. I think I might.
Oh, sleep.
She made
Okay.
it very clear she's not looking for a hookup tonight.
I don't know.
No means no, Brooke. I can't believe I have to explain this to you.
I know that. I'm just saying maybe he had different expectations of what it was.
Okay, that's possible. So he got you back to your hotel, and then what was the last thing you guys said to each other?
So I waited outside with him for his Uber, and, you know, when his Uber came, we had this kind of weird, like, are we going to kiss moment? And the energy just wasn't kind of right, so I didn't lean in, and he didn't really lean in, so just kind of said bye, no kiss, no hug. It was kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah, but I texted him afterwards just to kind of, like, smooth over that, because that's, like, a weird energy to leave the date off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the last time that you guys have spoken to each other and seen one another.
Correct. He never responded to that text.
Okay, so you're looking to reconnect with Smooth Liam from your flight here. We're going to come
I
back.
want you to. I'm excited about Liam.
Brooke's a little too excited from how this conversation has gone. But we're
Even
gonna,
I'm excited for this.
Yes.
we'll come back. We will give Liam a call and try and get you your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Second date update.
I had an inkling that flight attendants were kind of crafty, but I had no idea that they had a secret code phrase for cute passengers on their flight.
Heck yeah, they do. Let's
It makes
go.
sense.
But
Yes.
if you missed it in part one, one of our listeners and I'm not even going to say her name because we'd have to beep it out since she wants to stay anonymous here. But she's a flight attendant who noticed a cute passenger while he was deplaning and gave him a different kind of farewell greeting.
Yeah, one with some prolonged eye contact, too.
That was part of it. Instead of saying goodbye or have a good night like they usually do, she told him, see you later.
Yeah.
Which is code for, I think he's cute.
Yeah.
And it lets the other flight attendants know that she's called dibs.
Should we be offended? None of us have ever heard that told to us getting off the flight.
I don't think I have.
I'm just going to chalk it up to I didn't realize, so I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm just more curious to ask our caller here, what's the code for the less desirable passengers on the flight? Is it see you never when they leave? What do you say there?
We don't do that. It's just thank you.
Oh, it is. Okay. They don't emphasize hell and hello.
No.
You guys truly are polite in the service industry. But anyway, the passenger's name that she met up with was Liam because he picked up on what she was trying to put down. They met for drinks later that night. Now he's not texting her back, though.
I mean, isn't it kind of just like everybody's fantasy to be like hot flight attendant?
Yeah.
You're on a trip. You're meeting at a bar.
Awesome no. Get me down on the tarmac with the bag boys.
I'll take a hot bag boy.
Toss me around inside that
Can you
luggage cart.
Can you imagine their biceps? I am with you on that one, too.
Everyone has different things they want, but our caller wants Liam, so let's give him a call and see if he picks up. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Liam?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Man of few words there, Liam.
Although we have kind of heard that that's who he is.
Oh, that's a good point from the text. Okay.
So Liam,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt your day like this.
Yes.
But
Can I just say who am I speaking with?
yeah, we're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hi, Liam.
Hi.
And I'm Jose, your pilot speaking. Liam, you got any peanuts in the front cabin?
Yeah.
What?
He doesn't get it yet.
He doesn't get it yet. We haven't gotten to that point in the
Hey,
story.
remember that joke and say it to yourself later and then laugh, okay?
I don't know if he will, but
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
it might be funny in a few minutes here, but we're doing something called a second date update, trying to get you back in touch with one of our listeners you hung out with the other night who's a flight attendant.
Hey.
Okay.
Do you know who we're talking about? Or are you...
Yeah.
Okay. I assume there's only one flight attendant that's been in your life recently.
Yeah.
He was good at it.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're not going to say her name because she's asked us not to.
I am very confused right now.
Yep.
Okay, we'll try and clear things up. So this listener of ours told us about how you guys met on that airplane. She said you had a connection, you went out for drinks, and that went really well. At least that's what she thought. And she texted you after, and you have not responded since. And
Yeah, so you just left her on red, and she thought that there was a legitimate thing happening, maybe.
I can't. Are you joking? Is this a prank or?
No. Why would it be a joke?
I mean, she literally reached out to us because she said you guys had a wonderful time together, and she just wants to hang out again and isn't sure why that isn't happening.
Well, why is that shocking to you?
Well, I honestly, I do remember the text. She did text me afterward.
Okay.
And I thought it was a pity text, honestly.
What?
What do you mean? You didn't think she was into you?
Absolutely what I thought.
What?
Yeah. Here's what the text she sent me said.
Okay.
I had a really nice time.
Okay.
You're a lot of fun.
Okay.
So I thought that was that. I was like, okay, that didn't go the way I thought it would.
Well, I'm just trying to decode what she said there, and it
Why
sounds
was
like
that-
she had a nice time with you.
What's negative about that text to you?
Well, okay, so I thought we did have a really good time.
Yeah.
And then I walked her back to her hotel.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And then she waited outside with me while I waited for my Uber.
Yeah, because she wanted to
When the
spend more
Uber
time with
came-
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed like things were going good. The Uber came,
Uh-huh.
and I opened up the door, and we stood there, and there was weird energy for what seemed like an eternity. It had to be close to a minute, and I was waiting for her to say, "See you later," and she never did. And so I thought,
the code word.
oh, okay. And I got in the cab and I was gone.
She didn't say see you later.
She felt the weird energy too, but in a totally different way than you did.
So wait, you were waiting for her to say a specific phrase?
Yeah.
Well, just like anything that was like catch a, hope to see you again,
Well,
right?
no, I was waiting for her to say see you later.
Exactly.
Why?
That's the code. If you say
He
see
wouldn't
you
know
later.
the code. Why would he know the code?
I do know the code. I do know the code.
Oh,
I have a friend who's a pilot.
Oh my gosh, you do
What's his
know
name?
the code.
What airline does he
Or
work
her
for?
name. Yeah. Or her name.
Give us his badge number if they have badge numbers.
I'm not going to divulge that.
This is just like that common in the airline industry that everybody that works in an airline knows this code.
Or this one particular airline has
one.
like people with very loose lips.
It's part of the training course.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's part of the training course. Okay, now when you interact with an attractive customer.
So your whole reason for thinking that she's not interested in you is because she didn't specifically say, see you later.
Yeah, exactly. That's correct. She didn't say see you later.
Uh-huh.
And in the text just said, you're a lot of fun.
Yeah, but
she doesn't know that you
it's
know.
not as hot to not use it over and over again.
Yes.
too.
And the code is for all the other flight attendants she's working with, not for you.
This is a miscommunication, brother.
That's weird.
What do you think it means that she's asked a radio show to reach out to you on her behalf? Does that give you kind of a hint that maybe she likes you?
She wants to hear you later.
Or would you rather hear that directly from her because she's on the other line right now wanting to talk to you?
See you now.
Yeah,
That's not the code, though.
Has she been listening to this whole thing?
Yes.
You there?
You know our code too.
Secret flight attendant?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Liam.
Hi.
You could have mentioned that you are a pilot.
Well, I'm not. I have a friend who's a pilot, and he told me about this. And so when you said see you later on the plane, I was taken aback. But that's why I came back and gave you my business card. I was genuinely shocked. I thought you were talking to someone else.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Aw, and then you guys went out and had a good time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we should have a good time.
I mean, I don't get
thought,
it. What do you say? Are you saying that you want to see me again? Because
He doesn't think that you want to see him again because you haven't said the words to him.
And you still haven't said them since we've been on the phone.
Men are so literal, aren't they?
Oh my
We
God.
absolutely are. Spell it out.
Everyone in this room is waiting for those three magic words.
Yeah.
okay, Liam. Liam, I would like to see you later.
That was more than the three words, but
Jeff, don't
She
be
added in his name.
yeah, well, that's
And
not
I
how
would
the
like
code
to. But
works.
anyway.
Great.
Okay.
Come on.
Now?
Hey, this
Jeff's
is
not
cute.
gonna let it happen.
This is cute.
It
oh my
is.
God.
All right. So what we would like to do, the whole thing that we do here is offer to send you guys out on another date that we would pay for.
Yeah.
Oh my God, heart eye plane emoji. Because it's just so cute.
That way you guys can see each other later.
I would like to see you later.
Aww.
Well,
Cute.
I'm not on the table here, man. It's her.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay. Is that cool with you? You're up for meeting up
Yes.
again?
I would love to, as long as we don't have to say this every single time.
I feel like that is very good to put down right now because
Instead of I do at your wedding, it's going to be
Yeah.
I see you later.
he does sound like a man who doesn't, like nothing ever gets old for him.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Well, congratulations, you guys are going to meet up again in real person. In real person?
Oh, real life.
IRL, Jeff.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We're getting a lot of texts at 78592 from
this is so
people
cute.
saying that this has completely changed the way that they're going to fly now forever.
Oh my God.
One guy said, now, whenever I leave a plane, if they tell me goodbye or good night, I'm going to respond back, don't you mean see you later?
That's so creepy.
Yeah,
no,
don't
you're
do
going to be
that.
put on a no-fly list. Don't do that.
And you know there's like some Australian airline that like teaches them to say, all right, see you soon.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, oh. I don't know if this listener that we had realizes what she did, but she revealed the secret flight attendant code for how to spot a cute passenger.
Oh my God.
Flight attendants are texting in other codes.
Yeah. And can we just say that this couple is so cute?
I am happy that they got a second date, but I am worried now that the cat's out of the bag what our listeners are going to do with that information. But anyway, make sure you go check out our second date podcast to hear all of our second dates wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey. And remember, you can always email us. We'll call that person who isn't calling you back.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC-registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
It's a weird world out there, so lean into the weirdness with the Stuff to Blow Your Mind podcast. Explore the nature of dreams and how dreaming has influenced culture. Appreciate the deep strangeness of terrestrial biology, as well as purely imagined creatures that reveal much about human nature. Explore topics scientific, historical, philosophical, and sometimes monstrous on Stuff to Blow Your Mind.
Listen to Stuff to Blow Your Mind on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is Prop from the Hood Politics with Prop podcast. And this is what we do here. We take all these highfalutin political ideas and things in the news and explain it to you in a language that we all speak in. Just like, I don't know, take filibustering. Believe it or not, you already know what that is. Because if you got a mama that don't play no games, you've been filibustering your whole life. Hey, mom, no, look, listen, mom. Before you make your decision, what had happened was everything said after that is a filibuster. You just trying to stall her out to avoid the inevitable. Congress do it all the time. See, you already knew. So listen to Hood Politics with Prop on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Tune in to the new podcast, Stories from the Village of Nothing Much. Like easy listening, but for fiction. If you've overdosed on bad news, we invite you into a world where the glimmers of goodness in everyday life are all around you. I'm Catherine Nicolai, and I'm an architect of cozy. Come spend some time where everyone is welcome and the default is kindness. Listen, relax, enjoy. Listen to Stories from the Village of Nothing Much on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.